When you see, Otto, what John Cryan has faced and is facing, is he over the worst? So this was mainly a worse than expected figure because of outflows from asset management, because clients were freaked out of the news because of the fines.
Yes, I mean, is it over the worst? It's, of course, a difficult question. I would say the bank is in the midst of really a very challenging restructuring program. And I think because of that, I mean, it's not completely surprising that not all, areas of the bank are sort of performing at top levels and at levels where maybe some peers can be at this point that don't have these challenges, that don't delever as much, that don't try to restructure, etc. So I think given those challenges, I mean the underlying story I think also has some positives actually, and it's not all quite as bad as maybe today's share price performance suggests to me.
Okay, and actually, yes, the share price is down some 5%. Tom has a longer-term, chart looking at the equity. But John Cryan saying our expectations would be that we will be profitable this year. He says we're not there yet, but we've made a lot of good progress. Do you believe he'll be profitable? And is that, again, a turning point?
Well, I think it's a pretty bullish statement considering today's release. I think looking at what the publications from today of Deutsche Bank, I mean, it does show basically the loss they reported during the year and also during the fourth quarter essentially is driven by one-off sort of legacy charges, basically. And to the extent that the bank believes that it's maybe coming towards the end of those charges, I think there is a case, and I mean, certainly, I mean, he will not be making these statements just sort of out of thin air. So I think that shows some bullishness. Yeah.
I look at what we're dealing with here. I'm typing out a Deutsche Bank thing here right now. Let's bring up the chart here. Francine just mentioned it's a long-term chart. I didn't know this chart, folks. It's amazing what you learn watching surveillance when you're trying to make sausage. Here's Deutsche Bank from the financial crisis. Over here is a financial crisis, and here's the regression, and look at this down here. Otto, they're right on trend. I can't say all clear for Mr. Cryan at this time, even though we've gone from 12 to 18 euros per share. Is it all clear for John Cryan?
Well, I mean, for the share price, I mean, I don't know if it's all clear. I mean, I think one of the questions is still whether the bank can actually implement its full program without having to perhaps do another capital increase. I would imagine that dilution could hit the share price again. I mean, my area is more the credit world. I come from the bond market. On that side, I think there has been progress. And I mean, if the bank expects profits going forward, maybe a capital increase could also be more feasible, certainly, than it looked like a few months ago.
Well, let me be rude with you, unlike I was not rude with Mr. Cryan in our conversation at Davos. I'll be rude with Otto Dichtl. What's the merger story here? Is this salvation by merger? Is that where we're heading?
Merger, I mean, I've heard those thoughts. I mean, it's a 1.6 trillion euro balance sheet. To merge that with another company, I think has a lot of challenges. So, I mean, for me, for the time being, it's a restructuring story. The bank certainly has a number of things that they're working on and going through, and it could quite feasibly improve and actually turn into a very nice recovery story, just like various other sort of banks with similar franchises to Deutsche have had in the past years.